It's a Tuesday afternoon, and I sit in the school cafeteria. I'm staring out the glass doors, far in the distance with no target. I'm hunched downward, elbows on my knees. I look down and look at my phone screen. At this moment, I've just ruined the friendship. I spoke the tongue of the devil and hurt my angel friend. I knew I had to learn from this. This sorrow and emptiness I felt, I had to understand it. I've made many mistakes, and this instance was just one of the biggest mistakes I've made in my life. Through all these troubles, I've learned to take away important lessons and change my own core values. With change, I would be able to grow and present myself better to my friends and family, so that I could offer my own support and care back to them. My emotional outbursts have always been caused by the mismanagement of my anger. I let it cloud my thoughts and bury the little modesty I had left in me to express my wrath. It's a feeling of thunderous crimson, a feeling where I was the heart of attention. I watched as my toxicity sift through my text message and reached the receiver. I could only have imagined the pain I caused. It was a feeling of hitting rock bottom and understanding that fundamentally there was something wrong with me, but I was ignorant. In turn, it only caused me to hurt the people I like. I took more time to think about myself. I felt neglected, but I didn't communicate it. I wanted to be met with the adoration I felt for her, but it was sent and not returned. Eventually, I understood I was the problem. It was not that she didn't match my adoration. It was I that didn't treat her with equal respect. I've taken all her energy to fuel my own selfish desires, yet I've not exchanged the support she needed. I understood change was needed. In order to become a better person and treat those around me with kindness and respect, I had to change. Change is different from growth. Through growth, I would be able to develop new knowledge and the methods of perceiving the world. However, change is when I understand there's a fundamental issue with my own perception and personality, and I adopt a new outlook that represents me in a better light. To change, I needed to be patient, communicate my dissatisfaction, and give and take the support that exists in the relationship. I learned to be patient and understood not all things will correlate with my own ideas. Not everything will align with my best interests. I won't be able to get everyone to instantly like me, and even so, think well of me either. In turn, this also helped me manage my anger issues better. With more patience, I was able to make my time and understand that if my interests align with another person's, I will have to take my time and form meaningful connection to the other person. I learned to be able to communicate my own dissatisfaction towards the relationship I have with the other person and understand to solve the inherent problems of the relationship. To understand the other person, I can't sugarcoat and be satisfied with the lack of communication that occurred. It only creates a sense of boundary and forbids the development of the relationship. This allowed me to make better friends and respect the ideas and beliefs of others. I was and still am able to support my friends in any way I can now. I realized the importance of giving and taking in a relationship. There needs to be a balance between two individuals in a relationship. An equal exchange. I understood I couldn't just be a parasite and take away all the care the other person has given me. I had to return it with the same spirit and joy that I feel for them. Change was what allowed me to ultimately become the person I am today. All my experiences of mistakes and victories have helped me learn more about myself. As a result, I understood more about my own flaws. Flaws make me human, but if that flaw is hurting a loved one and causing unwanted pain, I would do anything to prevent it, even if it means changing me as a person. My friend eventually sensed that I've moved on from being selfish. I've changed into someone more mature about relationships. I was able to treat people around me like my friends, treat them with respect. I had more patience, was more communicative of my emotions, and was able to give and take equal energy. She was able to forgive me and has become one of the most supportive friends I have today. I longed for the feeling of warmth and acceptance, a feeling that could only be brought to me by the rekindling of a friendship. It was a feeling of accomplishment, one wherein in that moment in my life I knew I had completed and made a part of my life whole. I no longer felt bearing weight of an anvil, and in return I felt like I've just taken a breath after an eternity of drowning. This feeling stemmed from the success of winning back my friend. I also gained a new change. A change that made me a more compassionate human being. Change is not always the best, but allows the progression and development of my character. In my case, I was able to take from my experience and become a better human being. This, I believe,